Sit back and watch history, folks. The NCAA tournament has been turned upside down. Rebound into the hands of Hunter. And Virginia with the...
In 2018, the University of Virginia found themselves on the wrong end of one of the worst losses in NCAA tournament history. 1 year later, in 2019, they proved the doubters wrong and won the school's first national basketball championship. Today, we'll dive into Virginia's famous Packline defense from both games, plus show you guys a couple of sets that you can put into your own programs on this episode of Climb Hoops. The idea behind the Packline defense is to put pressure on the ball while keeping the ball handlers contained. The player on the ball is putting as much pressure as he can on the ball handler while the rest of the team helps early and often. Virginia typically does an excellent job at their number one goal, keeping the ball out of the paint. That is until they play the Retrievers from UMBC. Because the defense helps early and often, there should never be a time where the ball handler splits two defenders, like you'll see in the next couple of clips. Now watch as Virginia does an excellent job off the ball and contains the much greater talent from Texas Tech just 1 year later.
Loves that lane. I wouldn't let him go there. Culver working on Hunter. One to shoot. On the run, he has to put it up. Got the rim, but pulled down by.
I like to see a little more ball screens up here and then re-screen again. They did a great job covered.
In each of these possessions, there is nowhere for the ball handler to go, resulting in bad shots late in the shot clock.
Takes the baseliner. And Culver kick to Francis if needed. There's that little yo-yo they used to use, the post guy. Good driver.
We're ready. Tough shot. Rebound.
One other important piece of the pack line that Virginia did not do well against UMBC is the ball screen. In the pack line, you want to hedge hard, either flat or vertically, while the backside defenders slide over to tag the roll. If you hedge too soft and or your backside defense doesn't slide over, you'll give up layups, as you'll see in the first clip.
Outside. They don't get back again.
Here's Grant. Go back out high with it.
Glenmore gives it up. Plenty of time. Look at this. And Lyles with the bucket. And nobody at home.
It's getting his opportunity.
Here, a lack of communication on an off-ball screen results in dribble penetration, which results in an open three-pointer.
2 seasons at K-State.
Here, Virginia tries to hedge before the dribble, resulting in an easy dump-down pass on the slip.
His parents both went to Virginia, by the way. His father, Lester Lyles, played football and was in the NBA. Pass got away almost. Lamar reaches up and grabs it outside. Lyles, here he is. And the Retrievers take the three-point lead.
Now we'll watch some possessions where Virginia's effort and intensity are higher against Texas Tech. You're going to see hard hedges on each ball screen, and each time a backside defender will slide over to tag the roll.
Fifth-year senior and captain, Odiose, gives it up to Mooney.
Yeah, Keita can really help because Odiose is the offensive rebounder and screener. You can assist off him.
They're down to 6 to shoot. Moretti in the paint. Clark it comes. It's a very quiet jumper, but effective when he gets that chance.
A lot of people let him beat you, not others. It's a gamer.
Double up on Mooney. Corkroot.
That was a great block out there by Salt.
Atlantic kid too, I think, right? Having a heck of a career in the NBA. Surprised a lot of people. How about you?
Not at all. I was surprised he didn't get picked higher. Right now it's got to be Culver, but what awareness on him. Every time he puts the ball on the floor.
Tough shot. Look at Owens, though, aggressively. Come Saturday, he stayed in the hotel here in Minneapolis, but he's here today.
He's the architect of this defense. My father couldn't go to the games either, but for a different reason. He knew the outcome. A lot of motion, a lot of activity. I think both teams are going to have to dribble, drive, create a pinch, and then a fine.
Culver had a good look, and along with it, they are so active.
They really react to the ball, no question about it. Big show. Owens got to be a little more mobile, I think.
Mooney still haven't hit a shot from the field. The
Nice.
Red Raiders
Nice rebound.
all the way to the other side, back to him. And stolen away by Guy, who's barely touched the basketball, but a beautiful defensive.
Some of you may have clicked on this video to have the question answered, why did they lose? And although Virginia's Packline defense was lacking in effort in 2018's round of 64, defense was not why they lost. This is. Virginia shot just 18.2% from the three-point line and 50% from the free throw line. Without their outside shooting and without being able to get a step and drive on their defenders, Virginia had no answers. Basically, it all came down to a poor night of shooting. And although UMBC's defense was above average, I think the shooting woes fall mostly on Virginia's shoulders. You'll see here that most of these shots are wide open, and they just don't go in.
That's Guy.
Great rush. A nice little defensive maneuver.
I always want to have in my videos at least a couple of actions that coaches can take away from the games that I break down. First, I have a set that I like to call UMBC Magic. You'll start with a pass to the 3 on the wing and replace the 2 while the 2 cuts through to the ball side corner. The 5 will come set a ball screen for 3, who will take it and pass to your best player, the 1. The 5 will down screen for 4, and 1 will reverse to 4. 1 will sprint to follow his pass. Fake handoff to 1 while the 3 spreads down and you're forced to have an open lane to the rim.
The brace off too. The second half here probably cumbersome to play.
The last set I want to leave you with is from Virginia in the 2019 National Championship game. They did it in crunch time and they ended up getting a much needed layup. 1 brings the ball up the left side with your best player, the 2, on the opposite block. 2 reversals and 2 will cross screen for 5. You can hit 5 if he's open. The 4 will down screen for 2. In this set, the 3 dribbles down to the short corner, forcing 5 to cut high, leaving the paint open. Kyle Guy recognizes this and curls a screen, resulting in an open layup.
Inside 2 minutes, 2-point lead and possession.
Virginia should go back to that play. Hunter on the elbow.
They are.
Driving, shut off,
Nice
bounce
cut.
pass, Guy.
Oh, what a cut. Gorgeous dive to the rim. And the acknowledgement.
Guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see broken down, whether that's an offense or a defense or even an individual game. I'd be glad to break down whatever you guys are wanting to see. And please, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button so you never miss a breakdown. And join me next time in the next episode of Climb Hoops.